We bougie. We don't want to break no glasses and shit. So you want to just lightly tap it, okay? I got a fork and shit. I worked in the damn restaurant industry for many years, so I know how to get everybody's attention. Welcome to Thursday's happy hour, okay? This is the time. This is time for y'all, okay? This segment is all about the viewers and our mess, including mine. Y'all know I spill my own shit during this segment, okay? You send in your questions, and I give you my most honest and sincere answers, okay? Now, based off of what I'm sent, okay, I don't need no long 3-paragraph emails after your question has been selected and you don't like the answer that I give. I'm only giving it based off of what you given me, okay? Now, if you want to give an update, let me know. I'll be glad to add your update to the channel. That's why it's best that y'all call in and I can make y'all anonymous and we can do the damn thing. We can unwind every goddamn thing. So no questions, no stones go unturned, okay? I see y'all in the goddamn comments and shit. We're going to get started in a second, okay? Tonight I got about 5, I think. Let me see. You know, I'm old school. Lick my fingers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I think I got about 5 tonight, and they are decent, okay? They ain't no goddamn long paragraphs, although I'm not objective to those. I understand people got a little bit more depth to their situations than most. All right, thank you guys so much for the donations. You know, every single thing that you donate, I'm transferring it into the GoFundMe, okay? The GoFundMe will actually be posted below this video. If you don't know, my entire hometown was devastated, okay? Hurricane Michael came through and said, get the fuck out. Tore up houses, put people out, everything, okay? Now they're starting to get power and water back, but a lot of people are misplaced. So all of your donations for the next 30 days are going straight to the GoFundMe, but I will also put the GoFundMe below this video as well as in the description box. Thank you so much, okay, for your donations. I really appreciate that. Now, let me go ahead and pour this wine so we can get motherfucking started, okay? We got 5 questions. Look, I ain't got but a little bit of this left. I love this wine so much, I'm going to drip the bottle. Let me see how much I can pour. Let me see. It's a dessert wine tonight. This is a dessert wine glass, okay? It's one of the little glasses in a dessert wine like a Moscato. You shouldn't have that much, all right? So we just gonna shoot this tonight. I ain't trying to get too slizzard giving y'all opinions and shit, okay? Woo, I'm tired. I've had a long day. Did you see the video that I dropped earlier on T.I. and Melania? If not, catch it right after this damn live, okay? Now, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I'm gonna read the first damn question. Y'all see Teddy back there, he ready. I got him propped up and shit, okay? He wanted to see. Trying to be nosy and shit. Okay. All right, so first question of the night. All right, so everybody wants to remain anonymous tonight. I'm gonna start with, let's call her Mrs. Lowry, okay? Mrs. Larry kind of old school, all right? So she got an old school question. So let me go ahead and get started. She says, Dear Tasha, I love your channel. Thank you for reading. You're welcome, Miss Larry. You're welcome. She says, I have been with my husband for 13 years, only married for 5 years. I just turned 32 and I have a question. Okay, all right. Well, I know she needs some damn advice. Hope y'all ready, okay? Now, she goes on to say, I have always worked in our relationship. Wanted to get married and have kids, but as time has gone on, I realized I don't want children, okay? We've had our ups and downs, but he thinks I am supposed to work and have kids, and that's ridiculous, okay? All right, Miss Larry, old school. He makes about $50,000 a year and has over the years been very selfish. Sounds like my damn daddy, okay? He paid for his car and would not help me pay mine off. He has, hold on. He has called me out in the past, never took me out. He only likes when I would make money, okay? He told me last year that I could not go back to school because he could not afford for me to go back. Then later, he attended school. What the fuck, okay? I moved out and went to my mother's for a year. We worked on the relationship, and I came back home after he promised me I could have a dog, okay? He would put me on the lease. This is what he said. Lies, Tasha. It's been 2 years since I came back, and he has never done what he has promised. I recently left my job at the bank to see what it would be like if I got pregnant, to see if he would take care of me. I feel lied to because now he says he can't afford my needs, such as shopping or staying home, and he pays my car payment now. Okay. Looks like you got a little come up there, all right? You went from not paying the car payment, you moved out, now he paying the car payment. Seems like progress, okay? I want to start my life over, Tasha. I have no kids, and I am gorgeous. I can and have never, ever... Hold on. Okay, let me just skip that sentence because it makes no sense, okay? I get it. People are typing. They're not trying to be politically correct in these emails, all right? Let me keep going. Almost done. I feel played. When we dated, he told me he was used to me being in the house. Pussy. I don't know what that means. And he never wanted to get married to begin with. My fault. I think I better start working to move the fuck on. What do you think? Please help Tasha, okay? Hit the wine glass for Miss Lowry. Being real, because she was goddamn real about this situation. And I gotta give her that part. That she is saying, look, I want to be taken care of. I want to go to school. I want kids. I want to be a stay-at-home wife. He should pay this. He's the husband. I get it, okay, girl? You want the whole goddamn world, okay? Let me pull up the comments before I give you some damn advice. Now, I know y'all are about to get in my goddamn ass because, see, I'm old school, but I'm new school as well, okay? And so, Miss Lowry, I say this to you in the most humble of the most humble places in me, all right? $50,000 really ain't shit, okay? You got a husband that makes $50,000. When they tax that shit is probably down to like 43. Y'all got a mortgage. Looks like you had 2 car payments at the time. You don't want to work. You do work. You have worked. You said you're done working, okay? You want to go to school. You want to stay at home. You want to have kids. And you want him to take you out and spoil you, all right? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. It sounds like you're married to my father. Let me tell you how cheap my damn daddy is. My daddy makes, how much does he make? Around 65, 70. Okay, now he's retired. My dad bought a $20,000 house. Okay, my stepmom, he paid off the house, I think, within 20 years. It took him 20 years to pay off a $20,000 house. I kid you not. I wish I was making this up, but I'm not, okay? It's the most raggediest house ever. A hurricane, tornado, goddamn snow on top of the house. That bitch is just gonna collapse, okay? Now, he done paid off the house. The mortgage was like $175 a month. No goddamn insurance. What you get insurance on a $20,000 house for? Why? Make it make sense. Miss Lowry, hold that point. I'm trying to make my point here. Now, my stepmom has been with him since I was 12, and she has worked every day. Now, I get it. You know, she's a little over the top. I love my stepmama, don't get me wrong, but she knows she's a bit much. And so my dad was like, I got the mortgage. She don't know how much the goddamn mortgage is, okay? My dad buys his cars, but he makes her pay all the utilities and her car payment, and she work at the goddamn Family Dollar. Family motherfucking Dollar. I told my daddy was just here. He actually just left to take his ass back home. I said, Daddy, now you retired. The house is paid off. Why not give Miss Lisa some, let her rest for a little bit. Oh, hell no. Ain't nobody gave me shit in life. God damn it, she can work, okay? She wanted to be with me. She knew what it was like being with me. I ain't one of them paymasters. She can take what she wants. She don't like it, she can get the hell out. This is what my daddy talking about. And I said, God damn, Daddy. Damn. You know what I'm saying? I said, damn. Okay. Now, Miss Lowry, $50,000 is not a lie. I understand that you are frustrated. You want to stay at home and have kids. But like I said, I'm very old school. I do believe in, you should be able to go to your significant other and ask for money. Now, if he ain't got it, you know what I'm saying? Or he got goals and he trying to say, yeah, he gonna get an attitude. But he's taking care of the most important things. You have a roof over your head. You have food to eat. you have a car to drive and everything. Now, him telling you that you can't go back to school, I don't know what the situation was, but I do know if you were going to go back to school, as he went back to school, I'm sure he did not quit his job, okay? Because school is very expensive, all right? So while you're going to school, you still got to work. You still got to bring in that coin. Seems like you was making a pretty good coin working for Wells Fargo, if that's the bank that you were working for. Now, me personally, I believe in 50-50. Okay, I do. I personally believe in 50-50 because nowadays, everybody ain't got it like that. They really damn don't. And I do truly believe that when you have two people working together, you guys can accomplish more as a whole. And if he feels like he has a partner in you and you're not just trying to have babies and stay at home, listen, I don't believe in that shit either. There are plenty of women out here that are single moms. My mom was one, okay? My dad lived in Pennsylvania. She lived in Florida. Yeah, he sent child support and stuff. It wasn't enough. You know what I'm saying? To take care of 3 kids and her by herself and having her family to help. But she did it. Went to school, worked full time, and took care of 3 kids. Women do it every day, okay? This actually builds your character, makes you more resilient, and if something were to ever happen to him, you would be able to sustain yourself and those children. Okay, so I solely believe in both parties working, unless you dating a P. Diddy, okay? Then you can Cassie this motherfucker around. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow on Fuckery Friday, goddamn, okay? Cassie got the goddamn check, got fuck 'em. Now listen, so if you ain't got no baller, I'm going to be honest with you, and you want that type of lifestyle, you are honestly going to have to trade your cheapskate husband in. He's very practical, it seems like. Seems like he just wants you to hold your end, be the strong, you know what I'm saying, just hardworking woman that you are. And I'm sure he probably didn't want to get married, but because he loved you and he knew that he couldn't continue to cope with you and play house, he stepped up to the plate. But what he didn't step up to the plate for is to raise a child. Now, I'm not calling you a child because I know you work, but if you want to stay at home, you want him to do this, you want him to do that, that pretty much to me says that you kind of have like a childlike behavior a little bit. You know what I'm saying? For you to leave the house when he wouldn't let you go to school and he enrolled in school but kept his job and stuff, when he did that, it seems like you just ran back home to mommy and waited for daddy to come get you a year later, okay? So I'm sorry. I don't know if you're black, white, Asian, or Hispanic. If you ain't got no baller, you got to work, okay? And if you don't want to work, you got to trade him in, all right? And get you one that's not going to let you work, okay? Preferably Caucasian, goddammit. Hit the wine glass, okay? So I'm sorry if I don't believe in that concept. My values are very different, okay? I'm trying to get my hustle on. I'm not trying to have nobody give me an attitude about asking them for $40 to get my nails done, or can I go out to eat? When I want to go out to eat, I gets the fuck up, I grab my pocketbook, and I gets to fucking going, okay? I don't have to ask nobody nothing. If I want a $900 car payment, I can get a $900 car payment, and I ain't got to depend on him or nobody else to pay that shit for me, although based on our income, I personally don't get anything that exceeds both of our incomes. Just in case somebody loses a job, then somebody has to pretty much take over all the bills. That shit happens. I just went in the hospital earlier this year. We got almost, $15,000 in medical bills for a surgery that I had to have. I didn't predict having surgery or anything like that. I didn't predict going in the hospital. And so when I was out for 3 weeks, he was paying all the bills. Now, if we were living above our means, he would have struggled. But for the simple fact, we base all bills around one person's income, we're able to make it and live comfortably. It's having the second income that gets us out of the country to Paris and shit. You understand what I'm saying? I hope you feeling me here. So I think personally that you should work, take online classes here and there, slowly get your degree. If you want to have a baby, girl, have a baby. I got sisters right now popping out kids left and right, and they working 2-3 jobs, got husbands, and still making $80,000 to $90,000 a year. A baby ain't stopping nothing, okay? You see Beyonce popping the motherfuckers out back on tour. This is the new modern day female. Your ass got to work unless you're gonna go out there and sell pussy. Now what you gonna do? What you gonna do? For an old white man before we move on and shit. Whew. You got the budget. You know what I'm saying? You just never know what life is going to throw you. And if you want to be a stay-at-home mom, and you guys got to have a salary, and you're going to have to sacrifice in order to stay home to be a stay-at-home mom and, you know, go to school. You have to take out some loans or something, but you're going to have to be able to pay them loans back. You just got to think practically. And I just think your parents just have spoiled your ass for the simple fact that you were able to leave your husband for a year and go stay with mommy. Your ass is spoiled. Your ass is spoiled. So if I was him, nah, I'd make your ass work. You got to work, goddammit. I'm sorry. You got to work. Okay? I'm sorry. I'll be damned if a motherfucker turn his damn head up at me when I ask for $40 because I ain't finna motherfucking ask. Okay? No. I got my own shit. Whew. Okay? A man to me, even though my husband and I are partners, a man to me, honestly, is my dessert. Okay? You you enjoy him, but you don't need him. You feel me? You understand? His daughter needs him, yes. Our daughter needs him, yes. But for me, I'ma handle shit. So if anything happened to him, he knows that I'ma hold down this foundation and our daughter. That makes him sleep well at night. That makes him happy to open his wallet to me when I ask for something. He ain't turning up his nose because he knows that I handle my shit. Okay, Madam Muzelle said you shouldn't have to ask. No, you shouldn't have to ask. You shouldn't. You should have a joint account. Swipe that bitch. But you gotta live on a budget. Things are different now. Things are different. If you hate working, you gotta sell pussy. What you gonna do? And shit, that's work, goddammit. That's harder work. Standing outside begging for money in the hot sun and in the cold is hard goddamn work. I couldn't do it. Okay? I couldn't do that shit. And selling pussy is hard motherfucking work. And I'm not willing to do neither, so I'ma happily clock the motherfuck in. Okay? Hit the goddamn wine glass. Teddy, she need to go to work? Sorry, Miss Lowry. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to keep it real with you. You never know if anything can happen to that man, knowing goddamn well they don't go to the doctor like they should. So at any moment, any shit can happen. Just a slight sip. I'm just taking a slight sip. Moving on. Okay. Selling ain't easy. Somebody said, not true, God will provide. Girl, God don't help nobody that don't help themselves. I don't know why y'all sitting here thinking that just because y'all good people, you know, yeah, you're going to get some blessings here and there, but you're going to get quadruple the blessings when you take your ass out there and you show God that you're going to work. I'm tired of y'all with that, and these preachers preaching that shit, okay? They need to stop preaching that shit. Tithing is not going to make you financially independent. You going out there working, just like the preacher working, selling books and shit, doing seminars, going to church, collecting y'all money that he asking y'all to tithe so he could drive his Rolls Royces and shit. That's work, okay? No, hell no. Miss me with the bullshit tonight. Next question. Hi, Tasha. This is a long-distance dilemma. This is Mrs. Gambiza. Is her name Gambiza? Hi, Tasha. I am a big fan of your work. I absolutely love your channel. Keep up the good work. My name is Miss Gambiza. Please keep me anonymous. I almost said her whole name, so no, she's anonymous. I'm writing this from the UK. That is where I work, and I'm originally from South Africa. Excuse me. That is where I was born and raised. I have been dating my boyfriend since 2013, and we just had a baby together. He is 4 months old. My boyfriend is based in South Africa, while I am here in the UK. I love him very much, and I want to build a future with him, but he does not want to move here and says even though we would prefer to be together, our best option is to continue with our long distance relationship as neither one of us wants to move due to our careers, okay? Is it fair for him to say this? Is a long distance relationship sustainable for that long? Does he really love me if he is not willing to compromise and move here with me? Will a guy like this ever pop the question and marry me? I just wanted to hear your thoughts on this. You always give great advice, okay? Thank you so much, Miss Gambiza. Okay, with your South African man. I know he hung, girl. That's why you hanging on to him all the way in the UK. He in South Africa. I hang on to that shit, too. Got me an African, goddamn. All right. Hit the wine glass for the long peen Africans and shit, okay? Motherfuckers just hook you in, got you waiting on them, and goddamn UK, you almost 3,000-4,000 miles away. Longer than that, shit. I don't know how long that flight is from damn South Africa to UK. Now listen, I'm gonna tell you something that has helped me in every single relationship that I've been in. God rest her soul. My auntie was like my second mom. Actually, she was probably like my first. My mama gonna get mad at me for saying that, but you know what I'm saying? My auntie just taught me some shit that I just can't shake. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is. Even our aunties, our grandmamas and shit are our mom, but my mom very territorial. She don't like hearing that shit. So I'm gonna tell you something that my auntie told me. And when I say that the actions are everything, and this goes for you too, not just for him. This goes for you because you're asking, you know what I'm saying? Is it fair for him to say this, okay? That, you know, he doesn't want to move. Well, is it fair for you not to move too, okay? So you have to look deep inside. So my auntie told me this, and I've said this on the channel before. I asked her, I had to be about 17. I was going through like a difficult breakup at the time. You know, dating a little dope boy. He getting locked up. He mad because I won't take his collect calls. I'm not taking your collect calls on my goddamn auntie phone. Do you know how bad she would have split my goddamn head open for me to answer a collect call from the Bay County jail? Get the fuck out of here. No, he wouldn't get me in trouble, so I left his ass alone. It was hard, though, because it was like, oh, he ain't got no money no more. You don't want to fuck with him. No, I don't want to fuck with no jailbird, okay? Your ass going to jail. I don't want to fuck with you no more, okay? Especially for something like that. Told me he was cleaning carpets. This nigga out here goddamn selling dope. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. So when I was going through that difficult relationship, I asked, I said, auntie, how do I know if a man really loves me? How do you know? She says, baby, when they want to spend all of their time with you. Period. She didn't say nothing after that, all of their time. I mean, she did go in like and basically explain that, you know, even though he works, a man is supposed to work. He's supposed to provide, but he brings his ass home. He ain't out there in the streets. You can't find him and shit. Other hoes calling your house and shit looking for him. You know what I'm saying? He is at home where he wants to be because he cannot wait to get home to you. Now, I don't know if you guys met in this situation, but you can't change the terms if this is how you met. I'm not saying he's cheating. I'm not saying that shit, okay? Because I don't know. I'm not there with his peen. But if he's unwilling to move and sacrifice for his kid, and you are unwilling to move and sacrifice, you know, for your child because of your jobs, even though you can get a job anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I don't get that. People don't want to leave because they get comfortable. It's my job. You know, jobs come a dime a dozen, okay? If you're a hard worker, you know what I'm saying, very disciplined, you'll get a job anywhere. So the fact that you won't move, because if I don't want to spend time with somebody, I don't want to be near them. They're not worth me sacrificing anything for, which means this man hasn't proven to you or hasn't given you enough security for you to uproot and move your baby, because subconsciously you know that when you get there, you're going to have to turn your ass around and come back to the goddamn UK because he's used to doing things differently without you there. Okay? He's not living in a household with you, helping you breastfeed, going to buy diapers and shit. He flying in probably 2-3 times a year, getting some ass, making a baby, and getting the fuck out. So this is the environment that you created, and unfortunately, this is something that you're gonna have to learn to deal without. So I hate to be the bearer of bad news, you know, but he's probably like it. Most men are like this. If you don't bring your ass here, then shit, I'm not coming. Most men are not going to uproot and leave their jobs. And I commend you for not leaving your job either, because you never know what you're going to meet down there in South Africa. And I pray you don't meet another hoe, because let me tell you something. These African women, oh my God. You think American women are bad? Oh my God. See, I've dated like plenty of Africans and shit. And let me tell you, the women they don't mind being second, third, fourth, fifth wife. So they will they will motherfucking go head to head with you about a nigga. Okay, you just gonna understand that bitch ain't going nowhere. Okay, so you either accept it or you gonna get the hell on. But my husband, he don't get down like that. And I ain't playing that shit either. So, but no, you're just gonna have to make a decision and say, listen, if he's not willing to move and you're not willing to move, there's no marriage, there's no future, okay? And so your son is honestly gonna have a father that he's just gonna have to fly home every summer and see. It is what it is. So if I were you, girl, I know the baby is, you said it's what, 4 months old? Woo! Girl, you still got them pregnancy hormones going on, okay? You probably going through a little postpartum and shit, ready to fuck shit up. But no, calm down, raise your baby, do what you've been doing, being the strong woman, independent woman that you are, and handle your business. And do not close your options, okay? Soon as that little thing get healed down there, I know it's probably healed. Just don't bring no people around your baby unless it's marriage. All right? So you get out there and you have some fun, because I'm sure he's having some fun in South Africa, because South Africans know how to goddamn party. Next question. Okay. Oh, real quick before I move on, I had a sister-in-law that went through something similar to what she's going through. Somebody didn't want to move, and she found out that, you know, there was another family. So, I mean, that's what happens when you're not there, and, you know, most men got to come like every other day. And so, you know, when you got thirst bucket women, they're going to make sure that he has, you know what I'm saying, limitless pussy. Okay? Now. Okay. Next question. All right, this is the title of the show here. Y'all ready? Okay, let me see. Sorry, guys. I hate to be coughing like that in front of y'all. Okay. Jesus. Now you swallow and it goes down the wrong pipe. That's what happened. I'm like, oh, shit. Let me get some more water. Hold on. How y'all doing over there? Said Teddy in the back. Teddy just looking like, this is pathetic, goddamn. This too much. All right, Teddy, don't worry about it. It's almost over. Okay. She goes, next question. Hey, Tasha, a.k.a. best friend in my head. Hey, girl. I want to keep this anonymous. You have hella followers, and somebody I know may be watching, girl. Okay. I got you. I know, because when I did the adoption story, I think it was like last Tuesday I did the adoption story. Yeah. Was it last Tuesday? And I read that the woman who gave her baby up for adoption was in the comments. She knew exactly who it was and said, that's me, and thank you so much for putting their ass in that place. I said, anytime, girl, live your best life. Live your best life. And you know the winos are the most ruthless. Okay? Most opinionated, well-rounded wine sippers ever on the internet, okay? Okay. She says, Tasha, I want to keep this anonymous. You have hella followers, and somebody I know may be watching, girl, okay? She goes, so my husband and I have 19 years together, 6 married. We have 4 children, 17 through 9 years old. We have both been done wrong, and the relationship, as you can imagine, it's been almost 20 years. Okay. A few years ago, before getting married, I decided I would be open to a threesome, girl, guy, with him, but we never, ever did it. Hit the wine glass, y'all. Hit the wine glass. Well, a few years after getting married, my gut told me someone else was in the picture. Woman's intuition is real, y'all. Yes, it is, okay? He denied, then admitted, but said he wasn't fucking her. Of course he said he wasn't fucking her. Why would he tell you he was fucking her if he denied it? Okay? My spirit, Tasha, just knew better, and I had to know, okay? I later found receipts in his phone confirming my suspicion. position. Well, when you go looking for something, goddamn it, you find it. Girl, they were saying, I love you, miss you. I took him to a strip club for his birthday, and there was a text from her saying, I wish you was here. They were talking about his penis size and seeing each other naked, etc. Boom! He was busted, and damn, did he really just shit on my existence. My question to you is, should I still be open to a threesome with him? I now feel like, fuck his fantasy and his feelings. He crossed the line after our marriage, and I feel like I'm not enough. Fuck him. Am I wrong? Thank you. I'm trying to cool down. Because this shit is pissing me off. It's pissing me off. It really is. Like, and when I see people in situations like this and then they ask simplistic questions, I just have to go inside myself because I don't want to make this person feel any lower than she already feels, okay? So I'm trying to word this in the best way possible. God, look, my spirit, God trying to save me. That's why he made me choke. Okay. Okay, I'm ready. Sounds fine, I'm ready. Teddy, I'm ready. Madame, ask yourself, what would make you want to agree to a threesome? Let's do without the cheating. Hold that thought for a second. Because you are in a very low space right now. And I'm going to tell you what space you're in, okay? Why would you agree to give your husband a threesome if you are not gay? Are you gay? Is the question. Okay? You have to ask yourself this question. Why would I let another woman lick on me, suck on me, whatever they do, and they do when they do threesomes, okay? Why would I do that if I'm not gay? So first of all, you're doing something, if you're not gay, that's out of your character. It's not even you, okay? You don't know what it's like to open a door like that. And I've counseled numerous women who have done this, and you know what ends up happening? This shit right here. Because whether he was messing with this girl, and I'm sure, I don't know if he brought this conversation up to you. I don't know. But however it came up because he was already fucking somebody, and he wanted to bring y'all together, okay? So he wouldn't have to hide the shit. All right? So it's easier to just ask you to entertain. That way, he can just do whatever the hell he wants to do. Now, I don't know how old y'all are to be having 17 and 19-year-olds, but HIV is real out here in these streets, okay? Especially when you got older men, because they think for some reason they don't have to use protection. And I don't know what it is that you have to do to regain yourself back, because you've lost yourself when you first agreed to doing something that isn't even a part of you. You only did it to please him, which means, okay, that your ass is codependent. I talked about this the other day in my Ariana Grande video, okay? You'll be willing to sacrifice yourself and your own issues to please somebody else, and this is one of the symptoms of codependency, low self-esteem. And this is something, I don't know what your financial situation is, but I highly recommend that you seek some type of therapy, because I don't even think you're strong enough to leave right now, because the fact that you're even considering giving into his fantasy, you're only doing it because you're insecure, and you think that this is going to help him to stop being him. And there's nothing you can do. It ain't even nothing the other hoes can do, and it don't matter how good their pussy is. This man is who he is, and it ain't shit you can do to change it, but you can change yourself. The only person you got control over in this situation is you and your kids, okay? So he can go out there and pluck whoever he wants, and the fact that you found it, you should have been looking when he asked you for a damn threesome. That's when I went to looking. Well, nigga, what you asking for? You been thinking about somebody else when they ask ask you for some shit like that, they already got somebody else on their mind. Okay? So this has been going on for years. This is not the first time, honey. Okay? And the fact that you trying to be that cool chick, that down chick, okay? Taking in the strip clubs, thinking that shit cool because they got that shit all over social media. And this is why I fucking hate social media. Okay? All this Instagram shit, Cardi B and them talking about they doing threesomes and they give their husband threesomes and they do all this, but yet the man is still out there fucking whoever and whatever he wants, okay? Because these chicks think that it's cool to do this, but you don't even know that psychologically he's making you gay by default. You probably would have never even considered this, but you're only doing it because you love him, which means he's making you gay by default, and that's a whole nother issue that you're going to have to unravel in your therapy. Therapy, you can find a therapist on thumbnail.com, okay? As low as $45 for 30 minutes, all right? Nobody needs to be rich to afford therapy, but when you have lost yourself to the point where you would even consider even doing this after he's already done showed you who in the fuck he is, you don't know who in the fuck you are, okay? So I'm gonna need you to wake the fuck up, okay? And look at this motherfucker for who he is, and he wouldn't dare. I'm telling you, this nigga couldn't even dare ask me to put my mouth on his dick. I'm telling you, because I'll put my mouth on it and I will bite the shit out of that shit. Okay? You want to go out here and put me at risk for catching STDs, break me down as a woman, making me feel like I'm not good enough, and really, he's not he's not enough. He's not secure within himself to know that, you know what, I have one woman that can give me everything that I need, but no, because he has low self-esteem, he goes out here and fucks all the bitches he can to help him with his self-esteem. So now you got two motherfuckers with low self-esteem feeding each other, and what you got? A depressed, insecure, low self-esteem human being as you are in this moment. Please take what I'm saying to heart. I'm not bashing you. I'm not in any sort of way, okay? I just want our women to know that you can have standards, that you can have boundaries and still be in a healthy relationship with an individual that has the same boundaries as you. But the moment you lower your expectations and your boundaries, they're just gonna keep going. They're just gonna keep asking you to do shit. And this threesome, next thing you know, your ass is probably gonna be out here in these goddamn swinging clubs, fucking everybody that just walks into the club, pays $5 or $20 to get in, has a towel, he tells you to spread your legs. This is what we're supposed to do. This is called freedom of life. Okay, well, you're free to catch anything that you want to. That's the next step. It's not going to end. So what are you gonna do now? Are you gonna take a hard look in the mirror, gather yourself, find you a therapist on thumbnail.com, to work out your issues so that you can sit in front of somebody with a spirit that's vibrationally high, that's going to transfer that energy into you session by session. Look at me, about to hit my damn glasses because I'm so goddamn mad. Session by session. And each session that you go to, it's going to help pick up your spirit. I've been in therapy on and off for years, okay? When I go at my lowest moment, I notice after 6 weeks, after about 45 days, I'm back to where Tasha needs to be, vibrationally. And I'm able to handle the things that are thrown at me and handle motherfuckers like your husband. I can see straight through that shit. Why you need to have threesomes to please yourself? What is it that he's missing in his life to need to have multiple vagina? Nah, it's Next class. Get you a therapist and slowly work your way out of that toxic ass, draining ass relationship, okay? And I don't want to hear that shit, oh, nobody else gonna want me, I got too many kids. So, I see women out here with 4, 5 kids still out here living their best damn life. And half the time, most women that are saying, oh, every man that I've been with just does me wrong, it just means that you are not supposed to be in a relationship at that time. And the more you keep getting consistently in these relationships and the same shit keeps happening, that is a sign that you need to take a step back. You need to gather yourself, because if not, this shit is going to keep happening, because you're going to keep attracting the same people that are vibrationally in line with you, especially if your self-esteem is low. Okay, now I'm moving on for real. Next question. All right. Moderators, please do not block anybody unless they are harassing the other people. I don't give a shit if people talking shit about me. They can cuss my ass out. They on this live getting us paid. So let them work. Let they asses work. Now this is a funny one. Okay. Alrighty, so Tasha, this is from Mrs. Lewis. Or did we have a Lewis earlier? I don't know. I'm just making up names, okay? Trying to help y'all put a face, okay? Let's call her Mrs. Michael. Tasha, I would like to remain anonymous. So here's my dilemma. I am a 24-year-old woman, and I've been in a relationship with my boyfriend for a year. I love him very much, but he doesn't satisfy me sexually. When I say that, I mean his head game is good, but he comes too fast. I think he might have weed dick. Okay? Because he does smoke weed quite often. I'm starting to think of cheating, but besides the sex, he's a good guy. What should I do? Should I stay or should I work it out? Well, I'm going to tell you, if you're already looking elsewhere, it's time for you to go, okay? Because you hate to bring that kind of energy into a relationship. So if you're missing something out of a relationship and he's not, once again, you're settling, and he's not what you need in order for you to live your best life, then you got to move the hell on, okay? And I'm glad at 24 years old that you are realizing that and you haven't decided to step out. Now, you mentioned that he has weed dick. He does. Because let me tell you something about weed smokers. Heavy weed smokers, okay? That don't have no reason to smoke, especially these young guys. They smoking every day, 3 times a day for no goddamn reason, okay? It's okay to indulge, but damn, do it in moderation. You ain't got to do it every day to the point where they get so lazy, they start growing dreads because they don't want to comb their hair. They don't want to go get haircuts because they would rather just be high all day. That's exactly what they want to do. Now, weed helps to stimulate both male and female, but it can cause dysfunction in men because of the dopamine that it releases, okay? I had to go do some research on this. And doctors are saying that with the amount of dopamine that weed helps you to release, okay, to help calm your mood and make you feel good, they release so much that a nut is really not even a priority to them. The weed is so good that they don't need to come, and the high is more important. That's why he's just, I can get on, I ain't got to last, I ain't got to enjoy this, because most people who have, intercourse want to get in there and enjoy it. Like, I like to be massaged. No. Damn, motherfucker. No, you better not try me like that. Okay, and I'm a very high-strung individual, so I need somebody that can put me out. Okay? So, Ocean Stars at Midnight, talking about potheads, stand up, we in here. Now, let me tell you something, potheads. You will always have issues hanging in there for your significant others, okay? Because you don't have the desire. You may have the desire to want to come, but it's not as strong as it would be if you weren't high. And the fact that you got too much dopamine and you releasing it, and dopamine releases when you come to, it's like, why would I go get extra dopamine if this is what I'm getting right here? So I might as well just hurry up, come, let it out, because I'm still going to feel high afterwards, okay? So I don't know if you understand what I'm saying here. So I don't know what your current situation is financially, but if you have the urge to cheat, I would just, cut your losses. Go out there, get you some, see how it is. Who knows? Y'all may end up right back. Who knows? He may stop smoking. But I know if he does smoke, it ain't gonna be that good all the time. And he gonna, it's really not a priority to him because the weed has already done its job. The weed has given him an orgasm. Not you. Next glass. Next glass. Okay. Whew. Somebody in the audience saying, that's not true. It is true. Yes, it stimulates you, but you can't last. It's like me when I end up eating an edible or something like that. I shouldn't be saying this on the channel, Lord Jesus. I get so rushed that it's like I'm there, just like that. I can't even wait for my husband. I can't even wait. I'm like, I gotta get this out now. Because it just does that. It's like, especially because I'm high strung. You know what I'm saying? So I need something to calm my ass down. Ooh, somebody said give her that dopamine D. All right, next glass. I hope I was able to help you with that, but it don't end well when you start thinking about it because your thoughts become your reality. So you already planning away in your head subconsciously on how you're going to make an exit strategy into somebody else's bedroom. So I'm just letting you know how the mind works. Whatever the mind thinketh, so shall it be. Ooh, okay. Last question. How y'all doing over there in the comments? This one is a little deep, and I should have done that one first before this one because I hate ending. You know what? I'm going to read an extra question because I'm not trying to end this live on a kind of a deep note. Like, my show is entertaining first before it's anything else, okay? I've been a comedic blogger since I got in this bitch, okay? We talking about real shit, but I'm going to try to keep that shit funny, okay? Because I don't want y'all leaving here already depressed than you are because I know how energy transfers through the video, and I'll be damned if anybody get some energy from me that helps them to become even more depressed, okay? So when you come to this channel, you're going to laugh. That is the most important thing. Everything else, the hell with it. The hell damn with it. Okay. Hold on. Okay. All right, so next question, and I'm going to read a question here from Facebook, okay? Facebook users, more than welcome to drop me a Facebook in the inbox, and I will, read them from there. All right, so this one also wants to remain anonymous, okay? She says, hey, Tasha, I love your channel and how open and honest you are. I wanted to send in my story, and hopefully you can give me some advice. My husband and I have been together for 10 years and married for just under 1 year. Shortly after we were married, I discovered he had cheated on me and we contemplated breaking up, all right? We ultimately stayed together, but we were apart for a few weeks. During that time, I decided to go out one night after work and have a drink. I couldn't find anyone who wanted to join, so I ended up going alone. I won't get into all the details, but I was assaulted that night, Tasha. It was one of the worst moments of my life, and I haven't disclosed it to anyone. The issue is that I am not able to be intimate with my husband, and it's causing problems in our new marriage, okay? Should I tell him what happened? I've been thinking about getting therapy, but the thought of people judging me because of this kind of makes me feel like an assault in itself. Please help me, Tasha. I love my husband and I don't want to tear us apart, but I'm ashamed and scared. Okay, that was heavy. I told y'all that was heavy. First of all, I hope you know, and I know it's hard, especially when it's happened to you, when somebody has violated you and not asked your permission for your body. That is the worst thing ever. I was molested as a child. I know the feeling. I know the feeling of powerless, like they just take your power, make you feel like you're, inadequate. You're not this strong woman that you used to be. And yes, you and your husband had issues. Everybody has issues in relationships. I'm glad that you guys were able to work through it and get back together. But during that time when you were already going and you were already in a low moment in your life, finding out that I think your husband cheated, yes. And I don't know how you found out. I hope that he came to you like a man and told you. I think something is more forgivable when a man comes to you and lets you know first what happens before you find out in the street. I find out in the street, we got a problem, okay? It ain't no working out shit, okay? But if you come to me like a man and you talk to me, that lets me know that, you know, you feel some type of remorse for what you've done. Now, back to your situation. Of course, I'm going to tell you to go to therapy. You cannot get through this without therapy. Your husband's not going to be able to help you with this. I'm not even going to be able to help you with this because this is something that took something precious from you, okay? Something that you save as a gift for someone that you love. And it's not to be abused. And you were violated and you were abused, okay? Without your permission. You were raped. You were raped. Okay. I'm not going to cry on this live. I'm not. I'm not a good crier either. Most people laugh at me when I cry because they're like, Tasha, you crying? You got to find you a therapist. I don't know what city you're in, but I do want you to reach back out to me. I worked in health and wellness, and, you know, my therapist is very connected to a lot of therapists, but yes, you have to go to therapy. And I know it's going to be hard, but your therapist is not going to judge you. Your therapist is going to help you to get through this. You're never going to be able to forget it. You're always going to have the thoughts, but you're going to learn how to manage your life again, and you're going to learn how to trust again. Your trust has been stripped from your husband and from every other man that's probably in your life. And so in order to gain back that trust, you're going to have somebody help you through your lowest moment. And this is your lowest moment. I couldn't imagine, especially, you know, I was molested as a child, but as an adult, for somebody to just take something from me, that precious, and have me thinking, do I have something? What does this person have? You didn't ask for that. That wasn't your fault. And if I would say before you tell your husband what happened, you go to therapy. Do not tell him right now, because I need you to get the strength to talk to him about it. So if in fact he has some mixed feelings about it, you're able to handle that. And you have somebody supporting you like your therapist that's going to help you to handle that. Okay? Because I don't know how he's going to react. We don't know when it comes to people that love us. I know men can see this like, oh, well, if you wouldn't have did this, you wouldn't have did that. But you were in a very vulnerable moment and somebody took advantage of that. So yes, I do want you to find a therapist. And if you need help in your city, I will call around and make sure that you get the best therapist according to your, you know, within your budget, that will help you and has experience working with assault victims such as yourself. Okay? So, and if your husband does decide to judge you, I know your therapist is going to tell you this when you get a little bit more strength, because I don't even really think your husband should be your priority right now. You don't have to give him shit. You don't have to give him ass at all. That is your shit. And I can't even see you trying to give him some, knowing that one, he violated your trust, and two, man, this is hard. You're going to have to protect yourself spiritually and physically. And that even means from your own husband. You can't trust anybody right now. And I'm not equipped to talk about this. But I'm going to tell you that, yes, you do need to seek a therapist. And I will personally help you to find someone that's qualified that can help you to start to rebuild yourself again. Okay, so I'm gonna email you after this live, because you and I talked earlier, and we're gonna get you started. Okay, this is really hard. I normally don't like tackling subjects like this, but you're already on the right path. You know what you need to do. And it's just, having someone give you that extra push. Okay. And you're going to make it through this. You are. I was molested as a child. I made it through it. It no longer holds me back, robs me of my joy and my spirit. I live my life to the fullest. And I'm able to love endlessly without judging. Okay? And that's what you need to get back to. This is a restoration process for you. Okay? Whew. Okay. All right, so next question. Hit the wine glass. Please show her some love in the comments, okay? All right, so we're going to move on to another question. I'm telling you, this vibrational thing, this spirit thing, that's why I don't like doing anything heavy. My show is entertaining first. And so I know this was a bit much, but when I see someone that I know that I can just help, point them into the right direction, I'm going to do what I can. Because I don't want to see her doing anything that she regrets, like, taking her own life or just not being able to trust and live her best life, the life that she deserves. And I do think she's going to come out. I know that she's going to come out much stronger. And she's going to be able to help people who have been through this as well. It always works like that. So please show her some love. Whew, Jesus. Okay, next question came in from Facebook. Says, good evening, Miss Tasha. I have been watching your videos for a while, and I feel like you can offer some good advice on a situation that I'm going through. I'm going to try, girl. I'm going to try. My boyfriend and I fell on hard times last year and took some crucial setbacks. Hope I'm reading this right. Okay. We were starting to put the pieces back together when I found out that I was pregnant this year, February 2018. We were still in the process of getting back on our feet, and he was laid off from his job April 2018. I was working full-time, and he was adamantly looking for another job. During this time, I noticed that he became depressed, detached, and started drinking more than normal. I attempted to talk to him, encourage him, and get him through, but not to no avail. I don't know what that means, okay? Okay. September 20th. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. This went on throughout the pregnancy until September 20th, when he was rehired to his old job. He also received a raise upon rehire, so that really helped him out of the rut. Okay, I'm trying to translate her stuff to the best of my ability. Okay, because she's writing. It's okay. I had our son October 4th, and he's been great as far as providing. He keeps asking me about marriage and making all of these long-term plans, but I'm not sold. I love him, and he's my best friend, but I feel uneasy about marriage because of how he shuts down in troubling situations. And because he leaves me to do all the parenting and just hands me a check, I want my best friend back, and I want to feel secured with him. How do I communicate this to him? How do I know if I'm beating a dead horse, okay? Well, you are beating a dead horse, okay? One, because she came back and said, I forgot to mention that we are young. I'm 25 and he's 23, okay? So you're a little bit older. Women mature a lot faster. This is no damn secret. I mean, every now and then, I'll give props to a man. They be out here handling their business. Hit the goddamn wine glass with the men out here on their shit, okay? Ain't wrecking their goddamn cars, making all these damn babies before the age of 25. Now, your situation, okay, I thought the damn comment said stopped. Okay. Damn. I'm glad that at 25, you're not falling for this whole fairy tale, I have to be married in order to be somebody situation, okay? Because that shit just gets on my nerves, and I'm glad that even though you have a baby, you're still able to see the situation for what it is, and you're not going into a relationship thinking that you can fix somebody, because a lot of people do that. And I hate for you to get married, because if shit is like this while you're not married, this is what's going to happen when you are married, okay? He's 23. He still has a lot of growing up to do. I'm sure the fact of having a family and this much responsibility, he's trying to figure it all out. So yeah, the alcohol kind of helps to add as a suppressant so that he doesn't have to deal with his life. And honestly, I think he's a little too young to be dealing with this, and to have a drinking problem of that magnitude to the point where he would just come hand you a check because he don't want to deal with life. Okay, so that says a lot about him. So just know the way that you are in a relationship now is the way that your marriage is going to be. Marriage don't change shit. It's just a piece of goddamn paper, okay? Now, if you want to marry him, get a life insurance policy and some shit like that, add some security for your child, that's different. But I do not highly recommend anybody get married because that's what everybody tells them they should do just because they have a baby. Now, yes, I do believe that babies should be had within wedlock, okay? Adds just a bit more stability to the situation. I'm not saying that it's like, the golden rule. That I just personally think kids should be had within a marriage, okay? It just helps to develop them easier so that they won't feel like they're bastard childs, okay? Because it does something psychologically to the kids when they're married out of wedlock and then they go to school and they're being taught that this is the way that life is. So I personally feel that based off of the way kids develop, that yes, they should have two parents that are able to be parents, put the bullshit aside and raise them, okay? But we don't get that today in this society. I don't know why, all right? Now, you're not going to really be able to communicate this to him because he's not ready to listen. And you shouldn't be ready to get married until he's ready to listen. And you have to watch him develop. I wouldn't even think about marriage with him until he's about 27 or 28. And I don't even know if you're willing to wait that long, because I know some women that just said, fuck it, you ain't gonna marry me, or, we've been together this long and you still ain't married me. But some people just aren't mentally ready. This is a partnership, a life partnership. It's joined as one. And I know you guys have a baby and that joins you blood-wise, but still it's not going to change him into being a man. He's gonna have to go through that process. And if this is something that you truly, truly want to work out, I know he's your best friend, but he can still be your best friend. And you cannot be married to him and be responsible for all of his shit. Okay? He needs to learn to deal with that on his own and not push that off to somebody. And giving you the check just proves that he's not even responsible. And the fact that he would rather drink alcohol to suppress his issues, okay, and not be there with you through the parenting process. That says a lot about him just as a 23-year-old. And no, personally, I don't think that you're doing the wrong thing. And don't even bring it up. Now, if he wants to talk about marriage, say we need to talk about your lack of communication. You checking out of life, thinking that there's an easy way. You not knowing how to deal with life. We need to work through those issues before we can work in a marriage, because you ain't finna leave me out here high and dry with a baby, and we could have did this not married. Okay? That's my thought on the situation. You actually got a good head on your shoulder, so you really didn't even need me to do anything but reinforce what you already damn knew. Men will be ready to talk when you ignore their asses. That is the best way to get your man to talk. Ignore his asses. I don't know how strong your ignore game is. A respectful ignore. Like, he's trying to figure out, like, you ain't yourself. Why you ain't talking and shit? You know what I'm saying? Why you ain't calling me, telling me to have a good day? Them niggas will start to think, well, who the fuck she talking to if she ain't talking to me? And you ain't talking to nobody. You're just trying to get their attention. The best way to get somebody attention is to ignore them. I do that to my haters every motherfucking day. Now. Okay. Hit the wine glass. We answered a lot of questions tonight. Okay? I love these happy hours. Do y'all like these happy hours? Let me go over here to the comments and see what the hell y'all talking about before I tell y'all to subscribe to the tasting room and I tell you what I just drank up here. I finished this whole bottle. Okay? Since last Friday. That's how long it takes me to finish a wine bottle. Okay? Everybody thinking, oh, she just guzzling bottles all the time. No, I sip lightly. I sip, bougily. Somebody says, Scorpio G, never marry a man that runs from life with addiction. That is very true. If he's doing that right now, he's going to be doing that during the marriage. And girl, you're going to have a hell of a time being married, trying to divorce somebody who's going to run away from the goddamn divorce. Ooh, that's the worst damn feeling. Right now, nigga, I don't want to be with you. He going to run off, go get high, go get drunk, you know what I'm saying, give you the paycheck, call you from a payphone, tell you he's sorry, because he don't want to face you. Nah, hell no. You too young for that, girl. No! Let me see. Yes, I do it all the time. Tasha, since 1989, needs help. I don't know what that is. What is since 1989? What the hell is going on? In 1989, don't he do that in front of your kids? What is going on over here in the comments? Somebody please type what's going on. Let me try to answer this question. I'm not trying to make this live longer than an hour and 15 minutes, so please give me this question right now. Read since at 1989 comments, Tasha K, please. Who is, I need somebody to retype it because there's so many comments. Okay? Now, if you guys are not getting notifications, please hit the bell. You gotta hit the bell in order to get notified. Matter of fact, don't even hit the bell. Check the channel every day. I'm uploading almost every day now. Every single day. I'll tell y'all when I'm going on vacation. What's going on with 1989? I need to know. Sis at 1989 has racial verbal abuse in her interracial marriage. Okay, tell me, she's in a bad relationship. Her white husband calls her the N-word. Oh, no hell. Oh, no motherfucking hell. You married? Wait a minute. Are you married? Are you married? Are you married? Answer the question. Is she married? Are you married? Let me see. I sent you a message on, okay. She married to a white dude that calls her the N-word. So guess what? Guess what you need to do to the white dude? I don't even need to tell you. Why are you sitting there? My grandmother, rest her soul, she dead too, said to me in the most respectful way, and this is not to down interracial relationships. There are a lot of successful interracial relationships. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm a little tipsy right now. But the worst thing, the reason she didn't want to date and she encouraged us not to date outside of our race is because if the motherfucker had the guts to call her a nigger black bitch, that was the moment he was going to die. Because after everything that our ancestors went through, even the shit that we're going through now, to be in a relationship with someone who actually loves you, but hate that he loves you, because his friends and shit probably telling him that he shouldn't love you, so he's doing everything that he can to make you leave or to make you hurt his ass and give you a reason to leave him. You need to exit the motherfucking door. I don't know what is up with anybody that would allow somebody talk to them like that. Now, I can understand if it was coming from, I don't condone verbal abuse at all, but it can be just as deadly as physical abuse. Now, I don't know what you need to do, who you need to call, but I'm telling you personally, if it were me, that motherfucking house would be burned down to the ground. And I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just telling you that's how it would infuriate me. I would be on the verge of doing that. But I wouldn't put myself in a situation like that. And I'm not trying to tell anybody not to date anybody from another race, because there are a lot of successful relationships, but yours unfortunately is not, and I don't know why you're staying there. So you need to get your shit, call your mama and your daddy and leave. Okay? Get the fuck out. Let me see. No. And you send his ass to divorce papers whenever you get to your mama house. No. And matter of fact, what you need to do is you need to get his ass on video, send it to me. I'll make that motherfucker apologize, lose his job, and in every goddamn thing. He'll think twice before he say that goddamn word because he'll think somebody got some cameras on his ass. Please get his ass on tape. Send it to me. Let me post that bitch. I will shut this goddamn internet down. Okay? Oh. Please. 1989. UNWINEWITHTASHAK@gmail.com. Get his ass in the moment. You make sure you got your bags packed. Don't talk no shit. Tell him you going to take your mama some cake. And you stay your ass right there. Oh. That ain't motherfucking love. No. All white men are not like that. They're not. You just happen to date a racist asshole. And you are his fetish. He can't help that he loves black women. So he wants to do anything that he can to tear you down to make himself feel better for dating you. Or to give him a No. I don't give a shit. If you've been with his ass 20 years, please get him on video. Please. Get him on video. I guarantee you the whole world will help you to leave this motherfucker. I guarantee you that. Now I gotta go. Woo! Now before I go, for those of y'all that have questions about expanding your wine tasting palate, you know this is my favorite company. I am personally partnered with the Tasting Room, okay? Once you visit the link using a link that I'm gonna provide below this video, in the description box as well as in the comments, they're gonna ask you 3 simple questions about what you like. Then they're gonna curate 6 different bottles of wine, all for $9.95 from all over the world, okay? These come from wineries. Now, this is an introductory rate, which means it gives you 30 days to cancel. It's like a trial membership. If, in fact, you don't like it, please cancel within 30 days, but I highly recommend that you try it, okay? Because $9.95, you can't beat it. And once you do agree to the membership program after 30 days, they do send you, I think it's around 2 to 4 bottles, depending on what you select, okay, and what you want, to your door every single month, so you ain't got to go shopping for wine, all right? Especially wine, especially if you can't travel and go to Italy and try their wineries and drink wine from their wineries. This is the best solution, okay? $9.95. It's in the comment section. Whew. Somebody said my black is beautiful, 1989. Yes, divorce with receipts. Give me those receipts, girl. I'll help your ass happily divorce his ass because ain't nobody gonna let you be with him in peace if they know that he doing that. And I guarantee you a few motherfuckers gonna find his ass and they gonna bust his ass upside the head. Hit the wine glass. Let me put that video out publicly, goddamn. He gonna apologize. Now, okay, for those of y'all that are asking what I'm drinking, I am drinking the Z4. I'm done. I normally don't finish whole bottles, but this was so good. The Z4 Sangiovese, okay? I personally went out and got this wine myself, and I've been pushing it on the channel because it's amazing, okay? Tastes like soft cherries, so it does have a little soft tannin to it, which means it gives you that, you know? But it's amazing, and you really can't beat this, all right? For around $7 to $8, all right? Compliments any dish, especially if you like ribs, sweet barbecue ribs, sweet chicken and things like that, even salads, because it's so light and it has that soft cherry flavor, okay? And so if you want to try this wine, please, the link is below so that you can just click it and purchase it for yourself, okay? I highly recommend this wine, the Z4 Sangiovese, okay? Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, subscribe. Thank you so much for all the donations again. You know, I don't ask you for anything, but I'm asking for these next 30 days because every dime is going to this GoFundMe, okay? I'm keeping tabs of it. Please, set your alarm clocks for Fuckery Friday. Every Friday at 7 p.m., we go live from this channel and we unwind the fuckery that we miss. We're going to be unwinding some receipts that I got on Jazzy Faye and his little fetish. And once I'm over this little fetish situation, these men dating these transgenders and stuff, this is going to be my last transgender story. Not doing any more transgender stories on the channel. Please do not send me any receipts. I don't want them, okay? Period. So I promised you this information, but after this, no more transgender stories. Okay? We're done with that. We'll do cheating, we'll do all that, but no transgenders. I can't do it. I don't believe in the shit, and I'm not gonna promote it. So it's going along with death, kids, What else? Disabilities and transgenders exposing men. I don't care. I don't want to know. All right? If you want to allow him to be your fetish, if you want to allow him to treat you like a fetish, then goddamn it, you deserve it. All right? So I'm not with that, and I'm not trying to be responsible for any of y'all coming up missing. Not today. So please set your alarm clocks for Fuckery Friday tomorrow at 7 p.m. I will give you this exclusive information on Jazzy Faye. If you care, we're going to unwind why Cassie and Diddy actually separated. I did a little research on that. There's more to it. More to it, okay? We'll be talking about that. Kim Kardashian getting ready to hoe up for the White House, okay, to follow Melania. All right? And more, all right? So 7 p.m. right here on the channel, Fuckery Friday, okay? Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, subscribe. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at UNWINEWITHTASHAK. Please follow my new Instagram, the Wine Blogger Lady, okay? I got deleted my other 2 Instagram accounts. I wasn't following the goddamn rules. I'm sorry. If I can't wear their ass out here on YouTube, I'm going to wear their ass out on Instagram. But I'm going to be nice during this account, okay? I'm going to follow all the rules. Follow me on Instagram at the Wine Blogger Lady, okay? If you have tips on your favorite celebrities, please feel free to send me a personal email, unwinewithtashak@gmail.com, or you can leave me a voicemail at 404-382-8865, okay? I just got some information on a love child that Gucci man allegedly fathered. It happened to come in today. I wasn't personally trying to put out no information a day after his anniversary. It just came in that way, okay? The girl seems pretty legit. She's got paperwork on this shit. She's been trying to get this information out, and so I'm going to bring it to you probably in a separate video. Let me gather everything, okay? And hell, if you didn't like this video, you can still subscribe anyway just so you can cuss my ass out. Not that I'ma really give a damn anyway. Right, Teddy? Okay? Now we gotta go. Bye.